good afternoon. Welcome back to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. They've left me on my own again. I know, they obviously don't know how dangerous I can be when I'm in the studio on my own. But thank you for joining me. We've got a lovely show, actually. We've had a couple some SVGs added on. We've got our lovely reindeer. We've got fantastic Santa sacks. In fact, they are absolutely going in my basket. I bought 4, now I need more. Yeah, I know, because the presents are always bigger than you think, aren't they? Aren't they? So we've got some lovely products for you, including this. Look how special this is. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Right, let me introduce you to my team first of all. We've got Ethan on cameras. We've got Amber in the driving seat.
Hello.
And you've got me for an hour of Christmas. It's literally around the corner now, isn't it? I know. It's exciting though. And actually we've got the Christmas tree on the show that I'm actually going to buy and take home because our Christmas tree is too big for the room where we've got all the extra furniture in. That is going to be perfect. Look at that tree. I had a look at the price of Christmas trees the other day. Blinking at, they can be expensive. That one's not. We'll show you that in a little while. Right, first of all, let me tell you a bit about live shopping. So you can find us Monday through Saturday live here at Highlight Crafts. And then we put repeats in when we're not live. So if you've missed any shows, you can catch up on them. And it's super easy. The thing that's annoyed me for 22 years doing TV shopping is that we sent you away from a visual channel to shop. Live shopping enables you to shop while you watch, which is absolutely superb. I love it. Now you can watch us on YouTube, so if you prefer to watch us on a TV rather than a little screen, put us on your TV, YouTube, Highlight Crafts, and that show will stream on your TV for you. You can also watch us on Facebook and Instagram, so you can watch us on the go, which is great. And you can also watch us on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. Now, to shop with us on either Facebook or Instagram, each product that we show you will have a code. And all you need to do to purchase that is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, and that will automatically put that product into a basket for you. Simple as that. Then you get a direct message. When you open that message, you'll find a link. Click that link. That will take you through to our website where I need you to log into your account and then check out your baskets, okay? If you prefer to shop with us directly on the website, you don't need the shop codes for that. So just pop on over to highlightcrafts.com, press play, and as soon as that show goes live, all the products will appear down the right-hand side of your screen. You then just select the ones that you wish to purchase. They'll go into a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen, and when you're ready to log in and check out, click on that bag and that will take you through that process. So it couldn't be easier to shop with us. Now, if you're brand new, please don't be shy. Please say hello in the comments underneath the video, because we like to give you a very warm Highlight Crafts welcome when you join us. But before you shop, please go and open an account with us. Just go on the website. It's easy to do. It doesn't cost you a penny, and it automatically makes you a member of Club Highlight. All right. Now, Club Highlight is free to join, but you get extra benefits. So on every single order that you place without exception, you will get extra discount. You'll then get loyalty points for every £1 that you spend. They will be allocated back to your account in 2 weeks' time. That's because we have a returns policy of 14 days. So we need to make sure that you're keeping that product before we allocate those points to you. And also on a basket spend over £35 after your discounts, we'll pay your postage. So you can take that money and spend it on something crafty, which is great, isn't it? So that's who we are, that's what we do. And it's always lovely to have your company. Right, what question can we ask, Amber? What's your favourite Christmas treat? What's your favourite Christmas treat? What's your favourite Christmas treat? Mine would be Christmas cake with Wensleydale and cranberry cheese. That's my Christmas treat. With a little glass of sherry. It's delicious. And you know what, as a kid, didn't like Christmas cake, didn't like sherry, didn't like cheese. And now I love all three together. It's lovely together, really lovely. So what's your favourite Christmas treat? Something that you don't have all year round. We've got loads of mince pies downstairs in here, haven't we? We need to take them in the warehouse or upstairs because none of us like mince pies. I don't like candied peel. I'm a bit funny about that. Right, what's your favourite treat? We've just got the iPad on charge and then I'll say hello to a few of you and we will... Biscuits. Biscuits. Amber, biscuits.
We have Christmas biscuits, but we have to save for Christmas.
Do you?
Posh ones.
Posh ones? Oh, biscuits in a tin. It won't stop you. Whatever they're in, love, you'll still get in them. Honestly, that girl and biscuits. Not now you stay so slim. Right, let's start off, shall we? Now, I'm going to be really honest. We've got one of these. So if you want it, you need to be quick. This is lovely. Ready? And it lights up. Oh, bear with, hang on. Let's just push those batteries in. Let's see if it's gonna... Yeah, look at that. How lovely is that? That on your windowsill. Can you just turn the lights out for me, Amber, please? I love this. And you know what? Sometimes I see wooden stuff like this out and about and I'm like, I love it, but I have to paint it. I actually like that just as it is. I think it's super. Shop Star, $17.99. We've got one. So if you're that person that wants it, if not, I'm having it. So it doesn't matter to me. But honestly, I love that. I like the rawness of the wood. It's shabby. It's got that shabby chic look to it. And it's really nicely made, actually. It will come to you already built. You don't need to build it. But I really, really, really like that. There's something really, I don't know, Scandi, I guess, about it. Like it a lot. Shop Star, $17.99. Now, I am just going to come to this because this is a wonderful gift for somebody. I'm going to jump around this counter a little bit. Now, unfortunately, I can't demo this for you because we've only got a small amount. Couldn't get any more. So this is wonderful. Now, if you've never tried a dip pen before, this is absolutely fabulous. I don't think I've ever seen this kit before, but you're going to get these. Now, they're glass. They come with their covers, and you'll see how the nib spirals. And all you do is dip it into one of the 14 ink bottles, and it pulls that ink up into that spiral. And then when you write, it's like writing with the smoothest fountain pen ever. I love this. If somebody bought me this for Christmas, I'd be absolutely delighted. So you're not just going to get one of them though, you're going to get 3. I know, look at this one. It reminds me of those icicles that you used to be able to spin, and they did this. Look at that. How cool is that? So you get that one as well. And then you're also going to get this lovely teal one. Look at that, with that sparkle inside. Gorgeous, aren't they? If you like writing with a proper pen, then this is absolutely for you. Maybe you do bullet journals, art journals, junk journals, and you want to add your handwriting in. And I know there'll be so many people sitting there now going, I don't do my own handwriting, it's awful. Please do your own handwriting, because one day it will be very, very precious to somebody in your family. And I know that because it's happened to me a few times. My dad, when he was at Sheffield University, they told him that if he submitted his exams in his handwriting, nobody would mark them because they were that bad. So he taught himself to write in italics. And when we were clearing out their house, I found a box of letters from my dad to my mum and my grandma. And I saw his actual original handwriting for the very first time. That was a moment. So please, even if you just sign a card and put it in a scrapbook album, please let somebody see your original handwriting. You might not like it, but it is precious. Now, also in here, you're going to get this little stand. I love this. Like a little hourglass, isn't it? So your pen just rests on there. So they've thought about everything. You've then got your little ink pot. So if you want to decant some and mix your own colour, you can do that as well. Again, glass. And then you're going to get 14 of your little ink bottles here. So you literally dip the pen in, allow it to draw that ink up, and then you can write. And the flow on it is superb. Shop Glass, $27.99 gets you a 19-piece kit. That, my friends, is brilliant. I've seen these elsewhere and they can be really expensive. So if you're in the market to treat yourself or to get it as a gift for somebody, that, magic. A little bit of magic. Right, now then, I'm going to come to these transfers and then I'm going to go and demo them, because I think it's important when we bring you transfers that you see how they transfer, right? I know. So let's have a look at these, Ethan. First of all, we've got our Santa and our snowmen. Look at these. Aren't these just wonderful? I love them. Absolutely love them. Look at those. So you get that sheet. Wow, this is good value. $8.99 for all 5. You've got these in here. Look at these. Good, aren't they? Love that. That's like a proper traditional. When I was a child and I went to sleep at night, that's what I thought Santa was doing downstairs. Taking the weight off for a minute, sat in front of the fire, sorting out all the presents. Brilliant, right? So you get that sheet. You're then also going to get this one with the sleigh. I'm just going to move that lolly stick out of the way and then you can see it properly. You've got your little snowmen in there. That's lovely to a happy couple at Christmas, isn't it? You've then got Santa with the most amazing stag. Look at the antlers. Superb, aren't they? Wow. Then you've got this, and this is what I imagine Father Christmas to look like. Nice, bright, rosy cheeks, kind eyes that sparkle, and then that magnificent beard. Then you've got snowmen down here and Santa at the front there. And then you're also going to get this sheet as well. So you're going to get all 5 sheets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 really good images. If you want to make your cards quickly, this is brilliant. Maybe you're a little bit behind. A little bit, like that much behind. But it will all get done. Right, come with me. We're going to see what these are like to transfer, because I don't think I've used these before. So let's have a look and see what they're like. We'll try them on card and we'll try them on vellum. Oh, I've got a new packet. Look at me with my new packet. How exciting is this? I've actually got something to play with. Right, let's have a look and see how easy these are to transfer. So let's get one out of here. Are they answering my question? What's the favourite Christmas treat? After 8 mints. Classic, right? Classic. The problem is I open a box and I could eat the lot in one go. I know, I'm really bad. Really bad for chocolate. I'm trying to be really good. My killer vanilla is helping, I have to say. Which makes me not go out.
Barbara's put, I'm afraid Christmas food is wasted on me. I don't like turkey, pigs in blankets, stuffing, Yorkshire pudding, Christmas pudding, or cake, or trifle. Don't like mixed pies either.
Wow, Barbara. I must admit, I do love a pig in blanket. That's Matthew's favourite, so I always have to go and buy twice as many. Because he's like, where's mine? I'm like, yeah, it's all right. It's coming. Right, let's just pop this on here. In fact, if we do it this way. So this is onto our posh card. So I've peeled the backing off. I'm just going to see how much burnishing you need to do, if any. 15% of these have already allocated. Right, we need to burnish it down a bit. So I'm going to bring in my scraper. You use the lolly stick. Whatever you find works easier for you. Now, these aren't like our resin decals. These are a transfer. So let's see what we get now. To burnish that bit down a bit. I don't want to let go of that. Oh, not on a solid, even surface either, so that doesn't help. So, Barbara, if you don't do Christmas food, what do you have on Christmas Day then? That's what I want to know now. What do you have? Because I do love pigs in blankets and I love Yorkshire pudding. My favourite Christmas dinner would be, let's have a think. So a Yorkshire pudding with pigs in blankets, roast potatoes, roasted parsnips and carrots with garlic, and a bit of mash in there, peas, and a lot of gravy, like a lot of gravy. got a thing in ours. Oh, these are really nice to use. Look at that. Look at that. How wonderful is that? Now that's on our posh card. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, if I just fold that, let's see if I've done it. Oh, yeah, I have. I've done all right there, Melanie. Well done. First thing you've done all right today. Ethan, I was late for work this morning. Did you hear the story? So I went to bed last night and I can't remember whether I forgot to set my alarm. Chances are I forgot to set my alarm, right? I can't remember. Or whether, I know Apple did an update because I set it to do it overnight. And whether, I don't know whether it wiped the alarm off, but Stephanie's like this on my door at 8 o'clock. The best bit was, right, this is the funniest bit of it all, because I was mortified. I have never been late for work in nearly 40 years, ever. It's my thing. I'd rather be 2 hours early than 1 minute late. So she came in, and then we're on the way in the car, and she said to me, I have something to tell you. I went, go on. She said, well, you know when, so Katie rang Stephanie and said, where's Mel? And then Stephanie sat in bed chatting to Carl for 10 minutes before she came to get me. I was like, that's just genius. I darted out of bed. I've never got as ready as quick in my life. Look at that. Now, posh card, fold the A5 in half. Look how perfect that is. Your sentiment underneath. That's your Christmas cards done. And you can make 15 of those for $8.99 before you discount, because you're getting all of those wonderful, wonderful images. Right, I want to try it on a piece of vellum for you as well. Let's make sure that they work. And I'm going to choose this one because this has got much more fine detail in. So we're going to put these through their paces. Because you know what I'm like. I don't want you to buy anything that isn't good enough. Well, we won't bring anything that isn't good enough because we won't let it in the building. We're all the same here. But vellum is quite a difficult surface to put a transfer on because it's a plastic on a plastic. So it doesn't have fibres to grip onto. And I want to see if it gets all this really super fine detail off. So just burnish it like that. And then we're going to take our, oh, look at that, right, little bit there. Don't just whip it off, just be gentle because you might have to go in and just burnish in a little bit extra in certain areas. Like that there. I'm going to burnish that down there. Look at that. This is so cool. So if you are behind and you want lovely car, oh, look at that. So I then take the backing sheet, put it over the top and just give it a press down. And then you've got that. That's lovely. And actually, do you know what? If you have got our resin decals, because this is a different texture and it's matte, using both together would look really cool because it would look like you've added much more texture in. But you've just got that matte finish compared to the really shiny finish of the decals. But there, look at those. 2 really quick and simple cards that you could make and send to your neighbours. It's good, isn't it? Love that. Shop Jolly, $8.99. I'm impressed with those. I think that's what mine might be doing on Sunday because I've still got all my Christmas cards to make. I know, don't, honestly. Thought I was going to be really well prepared. Turns out I'm not. Right, we've still got the Star Amber.
Yeah, some of it.
Oh, might get my own way today. I might actually get it. If you want it, absolutely get it. Right, 20% of these now you've seen how easy they are to use, are allocated. Now, wow, this is a deal and a half, okay? Shop SVG, so this is if you've got a Scan and Cut. It's going to get you the Quirky Bird, A Quirky Christmas SVG download for $9.99 before you discount. Good grief. Wow. So Quirky Bird is my brand. We haven't done anything with it for a long time. We might bring something back next year. And it was all based around little miniature tins and fairies. But we can switch it up and do other stuff. But this is one of my favourites. This, I think, was it this one? And the Old Curiosity Shop were the 2 fastest selling downloads for this. So first of all, you're going to get nested mugs. So you've got those as your SVG files. Now, if you want the handles on them, just take that file, weld it to that file, but you can make that tall and slim. You can make it shorter and wider. You could use it as a plant pot. You could put a little lip on it and use it as a quirky top hat, but you're getting the nested mugs. You're also going to get the nested stockings. Now you haven't just got them in these sizes, you've got them now in hundreds of sizes because you can scale them up and scale them down. In fact, I've just thought about this right now. These as your gift tags on your presents will be super cute. So straight away you've got 3 sets of nesting dies. You've then got the Christmas cottage. So this is a decoupage. You'll get all the artwork with it, so all the coordinating reflections with it, and the reverse of the reflections. So you could put these in like a little snow globe, and the back would look just as good as the front. You're then going to get your Christmas foliage, which is invaluable, I have to say, because you've got your poinsettias, your ferns, your berries, etc. on there. You've then also got a Christmas village that your Christmas cottage can go into. This is super. The value for this is crazy. And then you're also going to get your sweet treats as well. So you're going to get all of that little lot that can go inside your hot chocolate mug. It's super cool. Or you can stuff them inside your stockings. These could be your card shapes if you wanted them to be. On top of that, you're going to get all of this artwork that you can then use in conjunction with Minecraft Studio, which is fabulous. You've got quirky Christmas trees, you've got little clouds that work as snowballs, you've got all your candy in here as well. Then you're going to get all your foliage. So all of this artwork that you can use, and to be fair, that could be used all year round. Just change the colour. You've got the rickety fence, love that, brilliant. And then you've also got all of these elements in here as well. Now, think about these with your Sospeso Trasparente, because don't forget, you can print these onto rice paper. So create your whole sheet in Minecraft Studio, print them onto your rice paper, put them onto your clear sheets or your white sheets from Sospeso with the correct napkin glue that they sell, leave it to dry and then cut those out, and you could have all of these as your Sospeso. Then you're also going to get all of these elements. You even get the little marshmallows that go on the top. They always look a bit weird blown up. When you've got them tiny, they look absolutely amazing. The artwork's super cool. That's your little Christmas cottage that you're going to decoupage up. So that's where you've got all of your layers from. You've then got your reflections. You'll get the correct reflections for your SVGs, so they'll have that rectangle around them. You've also going to get, well, look at all the different colourways that you're getting. I know, right? This is bonkers. How many different colourways have we got? A lot. Hang on, let me have a look. How many is there any on there? No. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different colours. And in the stockings, look at all the reflections you've got. Flipping heck, this is brilliant. Can't believe we just dropped the price to $9.99. If you just want the Minecraft Studio, you can have it for $4.99. Right? How cool is that? Now then, Digistamps. Now we know that we can put the Digistamp over the artwork now, don't we? Game changer again. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, watch the Scan and Cut show tonight. We're going live at 5:30 tonight and we're going till 7, so you've got an extra half an hour. You've then got all of these, by way of apology of me being late this morning. I know you get an extra. So you're getting all of that, all of this artwork. Look at this. So you've got your detail lines. All of this. This is great. I love this. You also are going to get your backgrounds that we did. So you've got them in spring, summer, and then you've got them in winter. So your different backgrounds. All of this is $4.99. If you want it with your SVG files, it's $9.99. That's amazing. And then you're also going to get all of these textures, because we didn't think it was enough. All of these textures, these are lovely. I love these colours. These colours are fabulous. And all of those textures. Shop, can we put the details of both of them on together? They're all separates. Oh, okay, that's my fault. Sorry, that's my fault. That's because we never do that. We always do them together. Shop MCS is $4.99 and the SVGs are $9.99. Is that right? Perfect. Right, you take your pick. I know what I'd be getting. I'd be getting both of them because those as tags. Brilliant. Book card shapes. One of the first ever retreats we did here at Highlight Crafts was done with that. Love that. It's great. Now then, you fancy making your table a little bit more festive. Love this. This is great. Look at this.
The placemats have allocated.
Right.
We've still got the table runner.
Right, we've still got the table runner. This is lovely. Imagine this in the middle of your table on Christmas Day with all your turkey and all the trimmings in their dishes on there, and then your coordinating placemats. I'm going to put this actually on my windowsill because I want to make a whole Christmas display that goes on my windowsill, and this will be perfect for that. It's made out of felt. It's been treated with something, it feels like it's been heated, so it's got that rigidity in it, but that I think will be lovely. In fact, I'm going to get two because one's going to go on my table, but the other one I have like a little sideboard, quite a shallow sideboard that I got when we first moved into the house, and that on there with candles and a little winter village would be absolutely fantastic. If you came to festival at the weekend, you made a little Christmas village, which looked amazing, didn't it? So if you want the runner, $6.99. The placemats are all allocated, so if you want them, please be checking out those baskets. Right, let's do these next, because I can't, well, lights have gone. So it's a day today, isn't it? Right, I'm going to move these out of the way. Put these over here. Bring those lights back in. I need to know where we got these lights from because I need those for my Christmas. Oh no, I've got these lights. I can do these lights instead. So I'm rearranging Christmas this year because we had to bring the bed downstairs because Mick's back's really bad and he can't get upstairs anymore. So we bought the bed downstairs, and of course in the room where the chairs were, they're now in the living room, so there's nowhere to put a Christmas tree up. So I'm going to move the TV off the stand, put that somewhere else, and then put a Christmas tree up on there. That's why I'm thinking about a Christmas tree, and that one that we've got on the show, just have a look at it, Ethan, is a perfect size. Can we just put the details of that up, Amber? Because I was looking at them the other day, pre-lit, they were like £60 odd. I was like, I'm not paying that for a second Christmas tree. That's ridiculous. 4-foot Christmas tree, $11.49 before your discount. That's amazing. That's really, really good value. It blew my mind. I got to a stage where I was like, oh, I just won't have a tree because they were really expensive. That's fabulous. That's the one I'm having. Right, let's talk about these, shall we? Is my iPad charged yet?
28.
Oh, that'll do. Can have a chat with some of you then. I want to know what your Christmas treats are. Mine would be Christmas cake with Wensleydale cheese, and I love it. I love it. Right, let's say hello to a few of you. Right, let's have a look. We've got... Aileen says, afternoon everyone, finally able to watch a live after a hectic morning. We'll do catch up after this live. Aileen, we've all had a bit of a hectic morning. I overslept this morning. Never done that, ever. Glyn says, you're keeping me company while I'm wrapping Christmas presents. Brilliant. Hate that job. That's why I love these. Sue, after 8 minutes. That's a good one, but once they're open, that's it, right? Morning from the US. Says Brenda Russell, good morning. Welcome. We've got Barbara that says, I'm afraid everything's wasted on me. I don't like any of it. Fair enough. What do you have instead? That's what I'd like to know. Stollen says Tracy Goucher. That's always a good one, isn't it? No, not Yorkshire puddings on Christmas dinner, screams Aileen. I know, but I love a Yorkshire pudding. Have something to dip up the gravy with. Barbara says, because I live on my own, my Christmas dinner is anything I fancy. I like that. I've always said my perfect Christmas is eating beans on toast, then sat watching black and white movies on TV. Brilliant, Barbara. Can't beat beans on toast, can you? Honestly, you go to the supermarkets the week before Christmas, it's like people are shopping like there's a war on. It's mad, isn't it? You've got like 3 or 4 trolleys piled high. I'm like, when are you ever going to eat all that food? We've got Carol with us today as well, been for COVID jabs today. Oh, and called at the butcher's for some treats. So just had a tasty turkey and stuffing, cranberry sauce for lunch. Oh, and a yummy butter bun. Oh, I don't know what a butter bun is. Oh, I need to investigate those.
It's just cold, very buttery.
Is it? Butter bun. Never heard of those. That was a turkey, etc. BAP. Absolutely, I love that. Thank you for joining me this hour. Right, let's talk about these, shall we? Because these are absolutely phenomenal quality. I know we've been bringing you them quite a bit recently, but I bought 4 and then got home, put my presents in them at the weekend and went, right, I need 4 more. I love these. These are some of the nicest Christmas gift sacks that I've ever come across. This is knitted. Think about all the different things that people will have had to do. So first of all, it's had to be knitted. Yeah, granted it will have been done on a machine, but even so. Then it will have had to be embroidered because you've got your embroidered snowflakes on. Then all of these pieces would have had to been cut out and stitched on. Then you've got the band at the top. Now these are polyester, so if you wanted to personalise this with your sublimation, if you got yourself a sublimation printer the other day, you could do that. So that's had to be done. Then it's all had to be sewn together and there's a lining inside it. Now, you're going to get 4 of these, so you're going to get 2 of this design and 2 of this design. Now this felt is gorgeous. If I was paying £4.50 for this, I would have been expected it to be out the cheapest, thinnest felt ever. That as soon as you put a present in it, it just put a corner poke through. Honestly, this quality of felt is superb. Absolutely superb. If you've had these and got them home, please message in and let me know what you thought of them, because I cannot get my head around the quality for the price. £17.99, £4.50 for that. £4.50. That's ridiculous. And that's before your discount. Seriously, it doesn't matter who they are. I've got one for Sammy, Matthew, Jack, Alice, Mick, George. Everybody's getting their presents in one of these because they are such good quality. And these will come out year after year after year. So make sure that when you're putting them away, I mean, even if you wanted to make that into a cushion, you know, if you went and bought a big chunky cushion, put that inside there and restitched it for £4.50. I don't know how they even made them for that. That is absolutely crazy value for money. Even the tag is craft card, and even the tag is foiled. Look at that. They really care. Absolutely superb value for money. Right, now then, next, I'm going to bring this little reindeer in here because he's lovely. When we did a festival, I'm not going to bring it in then because it's all allocated. That was that. Reverse. Try again. Right, let's talk about these lights then, shall we? Because David goes a little bit cock-a-hoop over these. Did you hear him yesterday, Amber, say that he was out in the middle of the night in his dressing gown and his slippers trying to rescue, what was it he was rescuing? A reindeer off the flat roof. And a snowman, because it all come wet. I'm just going to put today down to history. It's one of them, innit? Right, I'm going to plug this in to an extension lead under here so you can see the colour of these lights. So this one, I do need the box, bear with. Oh. Const Smythe is a really well-renowned light company. These are your lovely, like a soft light. They're very, very pretty. You've got 180 bulbs, 12.16 metres of that, and you've got a 5-metre cord as well, which is brilliant. Now, are these indoor only? No, outdoor. Oh, perfect. Outdoor. Ready? Look at that. Now, you can have them flashing. There is also a little button on the back that you can change. Look at that. Can't believe these are £9.99. Aren't these lovely? I might get these and put them on the big conifer that's outside. Quite like the idea of that. Aren't they lovely? So if you want those, Shop White, £9.99 will get you that set. 180 bulbs. That's great, isn't it? Right, all of those in there, £9.99. If you wanted to do them a different colour, if you've got alcohol markers, just go in and colour the bulbs. You can change the colour. just by doing that. They'd be really cute. Now then, we've got other outdoor ones here as well. These are blue. Is that right? I don't know like the blue ones. Let's plug this in. Oh, way up. The what?
I think they came up blue, didn't they?
I don't know. It says blue on the box, but I don't think these are the blue ones. Might be. Might be wrong. Probably today. Right. I had to laugh when I actually turned into work because we went live at 9 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock. Carl walked in and he went, "Afternoon, you all right?" I was like, "Oh yeah, look. Oh, they're nice. Oh, Amber, can we turn the lights out, please? They're lovely. Oh, that's not the blue I was expecting. I was expecting like a dark blue. These are like a frosty blue. Look at that. Oh, I like those. Oh, heck, I've got a shopping list going on in my head as we're speaking. $9.99, you get 200 bulbs. That's fabulous. Love that. Right, thank you, Amber. It's like eating it. Black lights, black lights. Right, if you want that one, shop blue, $9.99. Look at that. You've got a mega cord, and then you've got all of those. I love those. I think I might have to treat myself to those. I wasn't going to put lights up outside because of the weather, but now I might have to. Right, let's talk about these little ornaments, shall we? These are super cute. Now, these are glass, okay? Now, when we open, you're going to get, I think you get 6 packs. Yeah, you get 36 of these. And if you've ever bought the wooden tree, you know, the one that's made up of all the different dowels, these on there will be lovely. Now, I like the shape of these, but I don't necessarily like the colours on some of them. So what I'm going to do is get my Cadence Dora hybrids, and I'm just going to sponge over them. And I'm going to sponge over them and just do them in individual colours. So I've got all metallic on the tree, which I think will look really elegant. I don't want all the detail, I just want the shape of the birds. Look at that. I know when our Lou was with us, she stuck some little feathers on the tail as well. But to get 36 glass ornaments for $9.99 instead of, should that be $59.94? Yeah. Wow. You've got nearly a £50 saving on that before your discount. These, seriously, with your Dora hybrids, will look absolutely sensational because they'll sparkle. So if you put them on your tree and you've got the light on them, it'll reflect because the Dora hybrid metallics are the ones that have got the mica and the gold flake in, the crushed gold flake. So you're going to get that reflection and refraction off there. And I just want to do a plain tree, these in metallics, lights, that's it. All my little baubles that I'm going to do, my steampunk ones, I'm going to hang those from the ceiling in the window and do a whole display there. I do like dressing the house for Christmas. I just don't very often have time. But because I'm finishing a little bit earlier this year, I'm excited about it. So if you want shop birds, $9.99 will get you 36. Each one, they all come individually bubble wrapped, and you get 6 in a box. So you'll receive 6 boxes, which is great. Now, the other thing that I want to do as well, because I like the shape of this, but I'm not sure about the colours, because I want to do this in metallic as well. I love the shape of this. I have things like this on like cupboard doors, door handles, things like that, mirrors, tops of mirrors. I have things like this for Christmas. So we just decorated the whole house, has little bits of something everywhere. Shop Wood will get you 2 of those for $6.99. And they are wood. Look, you can see on the back. You could, I guess, sand it back and get the colour off and just stain them if you wanted to. But again, I'm going to do an ombre with my Dora metallics so it all matches. Gorgeous, aren't they? I like stuff like that, just little knickknacks at Christmas. It's nice, isn't it? And then there's always one I forget to take off, so it has to stay there all year. Lovely. Shop Wood, $6.99. Now then, stockings. These are great as well. I'm going to bring them over here because we've got a little bit more room. You're going to get 7 of these for $12.99. Now, again, the quality of these for the price is fabulous. Even if you thought, you know what, I will pay, what would you pay for that? $4.99 in one of the cheap shops, maybe? Yeah, not here. You're getting 7 of them for $12.99 before your discount. This is lovely. It's like a burlap, like a proper sack. It's fabulous. And then look at, again, all the detail that's gone into there. And it's lined. And what I love, this is what I'm like for quality. It's not just lined at the top where you can see, it's lined all the way down with this lovely fabric inside. So stocking fillers, end of the children's beds, these are going to be absolutely fabulous. So you're going to get that one. You're also going to get that one with the teddy bear. Look at that. Imagine Andrew getting that for Quinn's first Christmas. How wonderful is that? I can't believe she's 6 months old. I have no idea where that time's gone. I know, she's nearly crawling. That's a scary bit. That's when it really starts, isn't it? When you can't just, you can sit them down with toys and play, and then they start crawling, and that's it. You're on your feet all day. You've then got this one, which will work perfectly with your coordinating Santa sacks. So you've got that one in there. Again, the quality of that felt is exceptional. I can't get over it. I don't even know how they bought the felt for the price that we're selling it at. Then you've got one that's knitted, look, with the Fair Isle jumper. How lovely is that? Aren't they great? I love these. Then you're also going to get this one. Ho, ho, ho. I mean, just the work that's gone into this for that price is amazing. And then you've also got a plain one. Now, remember, these are polyester, so if you wanted to sublimate somebody's face onto that, you could do that. That'd be super cool. And last but by no means least, you're going to get this one, which is more like a Hessian. And again, it's been printed with that Scandi style detail on. I love the Scandi style at Christmas. It just feels really warm and cozy. Makes me want to get all the throws out and watch Christmas movies with a hot chocolate. David better bring that velvetizer in, because he's promised me this hot chocolate and it hasn't materialised yet. Right, if you want those, all 7 of them, $12.99 will get you those. Now, we also have the last of our fleeces available. This was a bit of a saga last year with our fleeces. Stephanie ordered 6 pallets instead of 6 boxes. And this is the last of them. Now, there were a few of you last year, absolutely gave me goosebumps, because people were buying these and taking them to homeless shelters or the Samaritans so they could hand them out. I just think it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. Now, you're going to get 4 of them. Contents will vary, so you might get some that are branded like Superman. There's a Grinch one here, or you might just get 4 that have got pretty patterns. I bought 8 of these last year, and they're just brilliant. And the Grinch, my favourite. I love that film. Look at that. Isn't that great? Dr. Seuss. I still have a really old book of Dr. Seuss. Cat in the Hat. I know. Right, so if you want 4 fleeces, shop fleece, £15 for 4 before your discount. Right, let's go back to these transfers, shall we? I'm going to show you one here, and then we'll go and do a little bit more. We'll make a few more cards while we're there. Why not? Because they are super, super easy to use. Shop Jolly, 40% of it is now allocated and in people's baskets. So if you want these, please pop them into your basket and get those baskets checked out. Love these. Never sure, when you get a lollipop stick, I'm never sure how they're going to burnish down. Absolutely brilliantly, I have to say. Shop Jolly is going to get you the ability to make 15 really quick, simple Christmas cards. And I mean quick and simple. They're fabulous. Add a sentiment, pop them in an envelope, job done. These are going to be the ones for the neighbours this year in my house, because I was fantastic. And you could mix these in with our resin decals, because these are matte when you transfer them, and the resin decals have got that really high shine to them. The two together will look like different textures. It's weird, isn't it, how a visual looks different in texture. So let's go and do a couple of these. Because these are super, super easy to do. I also like the idea that you can keep this backing, because this is brilliant for burnishing things down. So if, for example, you've done something like use a glue pen and then you want to put glitter on it, rather than burnishing it down with your fingers, use the backing that's come off here. If you've got a glue gun or your wax seals, these with a little string of ribbon across there and a wax seal in the middle, that's all you need. If you got the wax seals that we had on the other day, there was one that said Merry Christmas, perfect. Or if you like your writing, you could use that dip pen, because that dip pen deal is brilliant. Come back to that in a bit. Right, let's do another one then on our vellum, first of all, just so that if you've just joined us, you can see how easy these are to transfer. I'm actually going to use this little snowman down. Well, there's too many nice ones. We'll stick with the snowman on here. This is super cool. You see, you could put 2 on here, cut it across there, score it down there. That's 2 cards done. Great, aren't they? So I'm just going to position this over here. And then I'm going to use my Scan and Cut scraper. You can use the lollipop stick that comes with it. I'm not on a smooth surface here. Good grief, there's all sorts going on this table. There's a proper little bump. It's on the back of the tablecloth. It's probably Stephanie and her soap making. That was an explosion, wasn't it? Right, we're going to put this on here. Work on a flat surface. It is much easier. And just give that a nice burnish. And then we'll peel this back. Look at this. Even there, where they got the finest little twig there, look at that. These are brilliant. And they're not expensive either, because you've got 15 images across those 5 sheets, and then little elements. But look at that. I mean, blimmin' heck, that is probably one of the easiest transfers, because they do look like those rub-ons, and they were blimmin' hard work, those. Cut across there, score down there, 2 Christmas cards, job done. Great, aren't they? Right, now the tester is on card. So let's do another one on card. And then I'll go back and have a look at those SVGs again, because I can't get over the price on that for what you're getting. Which one shall we have? No, there's too much choice. I think I'm going to have Santa on his sleigh, I think. So I'm going to cut away any little elements like this. Save all those, because you're not going to waste those, are you? And we'll have Santa sat on his sleigh. 60% now of the stock on this is now allocated. Don't miss out on these guys, they're really good. I'm going to pop this down here like that. Then I would take some of the trees, you know, our trees on our decals, and add those in. I'm just going to get my little scraper and just burnish down along the edges of that like that, and then we'll start to lift. Yeah, look at that. I mean, flipping heck, it doesn't get much easier than that, does it? Look at that. That's ridiculously easy. And then if you just want to just give it another little press down, just put it down, waxy side of your backing face down, just give it a little burnish, and there, it literally looks like it's been printed on there. You can't even see the edge. You can feel it because you go from the texture of the card to the transfer and back to the card again. But that is super, isn't it? Even if you use them for your tags for Christmas, make great tags. I love these. Really, really cool. Right, so we've done them on vellum and on card. You can see how easily they work on both, which is super. You don't want a product where you're restricted, do you really? And then you could go in with your resin decals. Fab, aren't they? Right, come with me. I want to do this SVG download again. If anybody would like this star, this is the only one that we've got left. So if you want it, lights up, love it. It's gone. Still there? Oh, gone. Well done. There we go. Right, let's have a look at this, because this is amazing. Now then, if you want the SVG files that will come with all the reflections, the reverse of the reflections, you've got 8 different colourways with this as well for $9.99. Shop SVG will get you the Quirky Bird Christmas. So you're going to get your little Christmas cottage that all decoupages up. You're then going to get your Christmas foliage that you can decorate all your jars with. You're then going to get your Christmas village, which extends the Christmas cottage and makes it into a whole scene. You've then also got your sweet treats, which you can put into the stockings or the hot chocolate mug. So you've got all of those as your SVG files, plus these. Now, nested mugs, nested stockings, and nested mittens. These will make great gift tags. They really would make great gift tags, but you've got them in all those different sizes, not the ones that you're seeing on the paper, from that big to as big as your mat will allow for your scan and cut. Absolutely tremendous. So you're going to get all of that. Shop SVG, $9.99. So you've got, what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 sets. Just divide 10 and by 7 for me, Amber, please. One, hang on, 1.28, £1.20 something per set.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, that's amazing. Flipping heck, I like that. Right, Shop SVG. Now, if you would like the Minecraft Studio to go along with it, Shop MCS $4.99 will get you this. So we've knocked the prices down on this for you today. This is all the artwork that you will be receiving. Looks a bit strange when it's all blown up like this, but when you get it in the actual size, it's fabulous. So you've got all of that. I mean, look at those three there. You could make a whole wreath out of. Literally, and it's super easy to do that in Minecraft Studio, but you will also get, you can take these into Minecraft Studio, your SV, well, can you? No, take this artwork in, make it the size you want, scale up the cutting file that you've got with your SVGs and cut them out. Brilliant. So you get all of this. This is what your little Christmas cottage looks like, but it all decoupages up. So you've got all of that. This is cracking value. You've got all of your reflections. Now, I just want to show you this because look at all of these different colourways that you're getting in here. Masses of them. 8 different colourways for your mugs, for your mittens, for your stockings. Look at these. I love the raw, quite naive artwork of this. I think it's really, really different. It's different to what we bring you within the studio, different to what we bring you within Two Red Robins. And then these are all your little sweet treats in here as well. So you've got all of those. Then you've also got your digital stamps. Now, we've come on a little bit further since we brought you this. We now know that you can put these over the artwork and make it look like you've stamped it and coloured it in. If you're thinking, how do you do that, Mel? Join me tonight at 5:30 till 7. We're extending the Scan and Cut show tonight. So you've got an hour and a half, and we're going to do all sorts of different things in that hour and a half as well tonight. We're going to finish off what we started at 12, and then we're going to do the vases, and we're also going to do using your digi-stamps as well. Then you've got your scenes in here. So you've got your spring, summer, and they're going into your winter scenes in here as well. And then you've got these textures. I'm not joking, I'm not kidding you. I would pay $4.99 for those because I love that. You've got the wooden, almost like floorboards, haven't you? These are great. And then that lovely background in there. And the colourways are super in this because we've picked them from lots of different colours with the different colourways that you're receiving. Right, Shop MCS $4.99. If you are a Scan and Cut user and you've never had these, seriously, just for the sake of getting those as your tags, it's worth $9.99. 90% of these now are allocated and in people's baskets. Please make sure that you're checking those baskets out because we now go to repeats until, we need to sort the repeat out, Amber, for 5 o'clock. Make sure that it doesn't go live. Can you remember that bit? Because I'll forget. Ring up and make sure that happens. So this morning I overslept. First time in 40 years of being at work. Never overslept. So we did the Scan and Cut 8 till 9. We came out a couple of minutes early so I could go and prep with Linda for Pollyanna. We've done the 12 o'clock one. We're going to finish off what we've done there. But I thought, you know what, we'll just add another half an hour in. So from 5:30 till 7, you've got an extra half an hour on your Scan and Cut show tonight. I would like to say a massive thank you to all of you for joining me in this hour. Lisa said I bought the Christmas stockings and donated them to my dad's care home. They're having a Christmas fair on Saturday. Lisa, that's a lovely thing to do. How wonderful is that? I love that. Terry Kim says, I remember the feeling in my stomach the one time I woke up to see the time I was due on the ward. It was exactly the time we were due to go live this morning, I tell you. I couldn't even ring the hospital to let them know as we didn't have a house phone. I had to have the quickest wash, dress and get myself out the door. Didn't even have a cuppa. I'm with you. I had to ring the phone box on the way. I felt sick by the time I got there. Yeah, I was absolutely mortified. And Stephanie just stood there giggling at me. I'm like, it's not funny. It's Tuesday. She's like, it's fine. Just take your time. We'll push it back. It'll all be good. I was absolutely mortified. But anyway, that was this morning. So you're going to get an extra half hour tonight. So make sure that you spread the word and tune in at 5:30. I'm going to go and get some food. And play around with our Scan and Cut this afternoon to get my demos ready for you. And I will see you at 5:30. Thank you for your company. Have a lovely